We're going to the right head kick. Using my back leg, my base leg, where the majority of my weight's at, I'm going to go to my opponent's head. Right now we're using the Thai pads. I'm just trying to wrap my shin bone across the neck or the forehead, temple area of my opponent's head. This is a kick you probably wouldn't want to use in the beginning of a fight. Maybe work it up later on when your opponent's hand starts to go low. This kick you want to make sure you're stretched out nice and good before you get your leg up there. You don't want to tear any muscles. So make sure you have a good sweat broken before and you've stretched out. Using my back leg, the same thing I'm trying to get here is to get my hip and my knee to go forward first. Starting out almost just like a knee, but as I get it there, obviously I'm going to try to get my knee a little higher now. I'm trying to get it up. I'm going to still go up on the ball of my toe now, raising myself up, using my front leg to push myself up on the toe. Getting up there, I'm going to twist, trying to get my shin bone to whip across the top, hitting the middle of the pads. As I kick, I want to relax. Make sure your foot and everything is relaxed. If you try to tense and kick straight up, what will happen is your muscles will only want to go straight. Therefore, if your opponent's standing like this, you might kick him in the elbow before you even hit him in the head. So make sure you're nice and relaxed. You're loose. Kick knee straight up and then turn your hips into the pad. So if the pads are standing right in front of you, you're trying to turn your hips into the pad. We'll go right head kick. With my head still covered in the boxing, almost boxing position, I'm going head kick. I raise up on the ball of my foot and I pivot. Using the raising of my toe, I'm increasing my height, therefore trying to get a little bit closer up to the top of my opponent's head. From the back position, notice as I use my lead foot to push up on my toe, using my calf muscle, I'm going to go up and turn. Again, I'm just trying to get my shin bone to get up there to the top. So I want to make sure you're nice and stretched. That's using my back leg. Again, remember, this isn't something you want to come straight off the top with. You might want to mix it up into a combination or wait until your opponent's hands start to drop. Kicking this high, you're leaving yourself vulnerable for sweeps or inside leg attacks. Key with this one is the weight transfer. As you started with the weight in your back foot, as you kick, it goes to your lead foot, and you should be raising up, going to the ball of your foot and turning. Key here, the pivot of your lead foot and the turn. You must pull your hips over. That was a right head kick. Now, without using the Thai pads, we're just trying to show the basic right head kick, your back leg to the head. Without the Thai pads, using Tiki as my partner here, what I'm trying to do is get my shin bone up to the top of Tiki's head. With him blocking his face, using his arms, his forearms, basically I'm working myself in forward so I know where my distance is at. Once I've reached it, I'm trying to get my shin bone to get up there. So, to the top. My shin bone works across the top. Therefore, if his hands are starting to lower and I go over the top, I'm going to get my shin bone right across the top of his head. A position I wouldn't want to be put into myself. That's the right head kick, using your back leg. Okay. From the back position, I'm still using my right leg, my base leg. I'm just showing from the back the head kick, using my base leg. I'm trying to get my shin bone to reach my partner's temple or neck region. And as I kick, I turn my hip down. So the kick starts up and then it goes down. From a side view, again, I'm using the push of my toe, the raise of my calf muscle to get myself up higher. Now, if my opponent was to rush in quickly on the head kick, if I did it properly, he'd still run right into my knee first. As long as your weight is staying forward with your chin down, proper hand technique while you kick would keep him at bay. And that was right head kick using